I've been suffering from emotional turmoil for years, and it was really beginning to become very encumbering, limiting, confining, and controlling in my life. I was experiencing feelings of depression, loneliness, anxiety, and grief. I was having issues with anger and impatience, mood swings, and I had a lack of drive and motivation. I was stuck with bad habits and bad negative habitual thought patterns. I didn't feel like this all the time though. I did feel great sometimes, and I loved feeling great. I felt happy and energized and focused and creative and inspired and motivated. But I was frustrated because I didn't feel like this all the time, but I so badly wanted to. I would always end up slipping back into that dark area, leaving me very controlled and confined, but I wanted to wake up every day feeling energized and ready to take the day on. And I was seeing people in my life that did feel amazing every day, and this really inspired me to make changes in my lifestyle. I could almost see it by looking at them that they were glowing and illuminated with positive energy and happiness and joy, and I knew that I wanted a life like that. So I decided that I needed to make changes in my lifestyle, and I did make a lot of changes, and my life took a complete 180, and now I'm able to wake up every day feeling amazing and ready to take the day on. And I found that there were four very fundamental and often overlooked things that, if put more emphasis on, will help you live that life you always wanted to live. So I guarantee that if you incorporate these four things into your life and put more emphasis on them, you will see profound, amazing, positive, and transformational results. So the first thing is eating and drinking good. This is very important and fundamental. It's really important to remember that we are a mind-body system. So how we treat our body will affect our mind, and how we treat our mind will affect our body. So therefore, eating really healthy foods and drinking healthy liquids really does affect the biochemistry of our body, but especially that of our mind. In fact, eating unhealthy foods and drinking unhealthy liquids can lead to psychological disorders such as depression. So water consumption is also just important, if not more important, than eating a healthy diet. It's important to remember that we are about 70% water, our bodies, and about 80% of our brain is water. So it's practically common sense to be drinking a lot of pure water to really benefit ourselves holistically. And I really emphasize drinking pure water because it's getting increasingly harder to find pure water and even food nowadays because the world is becoming more and more polluted. In fact, there's a 40% chance that the next water you drink has gone through someone's sewer or an industrial pipeline filled with poisons, wastes, and bacteria. Also, 70,000 chemicals are now in commercial production of food and water, and the EPA has listed 60,000 of these 70,000 as either potentially or definitely hazardous to human health. So we need to take responsibility for what we're eating and what we're drinking to really see changes in our mental and physical health. When it comes to water, I would really suggest finding a fresh spring near you and drinking the fresh spring water from the earth that has been purified from this earth. So the second thing to put more emphasis on is exercise. If you're not exercising right now every day, you definitely should be, because it will change your life. And I'm not saying that you have to go to the gym for 4 hours every day and lift huge weights and run for 20 miles until you throw up. No, just move and get adequate movement every day, and this will benefit your life like immensely. It's unbelievable. Adequate movement, according to East Asian healing arts, helps us more efficiently receive good nutrition from our food. So if we're eating the proper diet and drinking these good liquids and exercising, our body is just going to love it, and I guarantee that you're going to see amazing results. Also, according to traditional Chinese medicine, adequate movement balances the liver-gallbladder complex, which is responsible for making biochemicals that directly affect our moods and emotions. And you can also find various modern American studies that show that exercise really does alleviate and puts a damper on symptoms of depression and makes us feel happier and energized and have a more increased sense of well-being. Third thing to put more emphasis on is positive thinking. It's really important to have a positive mindset because we are what we think. If we have this negative disposition towards the world and always see things in a dark light, then more negative things are going to keep coming into our lives. We need to make a change in our thought process to bring positive, amazing things into our life. Our unconscious mind can't really tell the difference between a vivid thought and reality. So it's important to imagine in your mind the life that you want to live and the feelings that you want to be feeling. And it's also important to remember not to think about things that you don't want, because your mind can't really process negatives. For example, if I tell you, don't think about a red car right now, a red car is probably going to pop into your mind. You want to tell your mind what you do want. So don't sit there saying, oh, I don't want to feel sad anymore. I don't want to work at this job anymore. Say, I want to feel happy and energized, and I'm going to feel happy and energized. I'm going to create the job that I love. And think about that every day. And if you get your mind to be trained to think positively, positive things are going to come into your life. I guarantee it. It's just how the universe works. So a quick exercise you can do to get you on track to thinking positively, because it does take a little training and a little effort to get your mind out of the negative disposition that a lot of people have. So the quick exercise is think about 3, 4, or 5 things any time of the day or when you wake up or before you go to sleep that you're really extremely grateful for. And don't say that I don't have anything I'm grateful for, because you do. You definitely do. Whether it be you have all your fingers, or you have a chair to sit in, or the sun shining, or you have a glass of water, or you're breathing, or you have family or friends. And really focus on these things and let the positivity nourish and nurture your body, and it will really have profound effects on your life. So the fourth thing to put more emphasis on in your life is some sort of spiritual practice, some sort of energy practice or awareness practice. And you don't have to be religious to be spiritual, but you definitely need to incorporate some sort of awareness, spiritual, or energy practice into your life to benefit yourself holistically. Some good exercises or different ways to do this spiritual practice include meditation, which is one of my favorites and the one that I have the most experience in, and it has really changed my life and helped with my anger issues and mood swings and negativity that I was experiencing, and made me feel more calm and grounded, and just increase my overall sense of well-being. But other exercises and that you can do include Tai Chi, yoga, Qigong, different energy practices that silence the mind and really allow the body to be nurtured by the energy and the love of the universe. And this will help battle stress, and stress leads to bad health. So this will overall just improve the clarity and quality of your life. So like I said, these aren't the only 4 things that you should be changing in your life, but these are definitely a good start, because these are often overlooked, and a lot of people know about this stuff but choose not to involve themselves in it. And I guarantee if you're consistent with these things, and I'm not talking about just a week, but incorporate them into your life, and over months you will see changes and awesome results. And each of these 4 things is kind of like wheels on a wagon. If you have one of these practices in your life, and as in one wheel on the wagon, you can kind of get somewhere, but not very efficiently. And then you put 2 wheels on, or 2 practices, and you can get somewhere a little better, and then 3 a little better, and 4 you're efficiently moving to the best ability. So you want to do all of these things because they all benefit each other and work with each other to help you live the life that you wanted to live. All these things also have scientific research and information that proves that they really do work. But what inspired me to make this video is that I have personal experience with all these things, and I myself experienced them change my life. So I want you to try to do this to change your life. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you're having a great day, and never forget to nurture yourself with nature.